Before we hop into the difference between meditation and self-enquiry, I would like to review the difference between self and ego. Your self is your infinite being. It is that presence within you that is permanently here. It's permanently now. It has never left you, and it will never leave you. It's the feeling of your I am. When you say I am, that is the sense of yourself that self is. Your ego is anything other than that. That's why it's actually so simple when we talk about self and ego. Because once you understand what self is, and you know that presence of being, then when you say anything other than that is ego, it makes things real cut and dry. So when we meditate, what we're doing is that we are focusing on something other than ourself. For instance, typical meditation can involve, say, breath work. Well, in breath work, you are focusing on your breath and its cadence or a certain rhythm or anything like that with your breath. That means your attention is turned away from yourself, from the love of your being, and it is focusing on the breath. The same goes for mantra meditation. You're repeating the mantra, a sound, over and over again. Even though it's quiet and to yourself, you're still focusing on the mantra relative to yourself. So you see that meditation is a movement away from yourself. Even, say, in mindfulness, you are doing your best to calm your mind in some certain form or fashion to eliminate or calm what we would call the monkey mind so that you can rest in ease. But what happens is that you're still focusing, you're still turning your attention to something other than yourself during meditation. And it is not being discouraged here to do meditation. Not at all. Meditation has a key factor in helping you to what we're going to talk about next is self-enquiry, to turn within. Because the best way to turn within is to have a clear, calm mind to do so. So meditation is very important in the process, especially if you're just getting started. But once you're calm, your mind is calm and your body's calm, that gives you the best circumstances to turn within. And so this is turning your attention back onto itself, back onto its self of source, which is yourself. And this at first may be a tad bit awkward, and if it is, let it be that. Remember, in non-duality, we do not deny anything that is happening within the manifestation of life, and that can include anything that you're thinking or feeling. We just let everything be as it is. So as we turn our attention back into ourselves, the goal is to be completely self-attentive. You attend to just yourself, your being, your presence of I am. And the more we turn back to rest into ourselves, and the more we hang out in our presence of being, we become more and more familiar with what it means to rest in yourself and what self means just in general. Because there is a massive difference between yourself and ego. In fact, where it gets perplexing is that you'll see soon that there isn't an ego, that all there is self. And once you come across that information inherently, like you experience that directly, you laugh, because you just say to yourself, I've been working so hard to become something other than myself my whole life, when all I wanted to do is come home and rest in my being. And when you rest in being, you will experience the true meaning of peace and happiness. And because you've experienced it directly, you will start to long to turn away from the egoic attributes in life and turn within to this beautiful presence of permanent being. And the more you hang out there, the more this entity of ego that used to veil your beauty and your light, as it starts to dim, as it starts to fade away, you shine brighter, effortlessly. And this is the greatest gift, the greatest service that you can share with the world, is the beautiful light of your being, of yourself. So I encourage you to use the tools of meditation. They are wonderful. And once you have calmed yourself to a point, the goal is to then turn your attention within and start to explore this incredible knowledge that you have contained within you, known as yourself.